So we got one of the sisters that's going to talk about what happens to black women in corporate, especially black women who would be considered attractive and how they threaten women outside of the community. Let's go ahead and roll that.
One thing I want to stress to young black attractive women is that you might trigger the F out of some non-black women that were taught that black women are like this or black women are a particular way, right? Like, they feel like black women are supposed to be angry and bitter and masculine. So when they meet a black woman that is very feminine and very poised and very grace and well-spoken, articulate, and attractive, this is extremely triggering to some of them. Like, they actually don't know what to do. I actually worked with a girl, and every time I came to work, she would boil. Like, I would feel her heat, the heat off her skin. Like, she would see me and boil because that's not what she was taught that black women were supposed to be like. She felt like black women were like, it was extremely evident that she felt like black women were supposed to be like underneath her in some sort of way. Like, black women are not supposed to be radiant and feminine and attractive and nice and sweet. Like, that wasn't the picture she had in her head. And I irritated her life because I didn't fit the model that she thought I should. You get it? Like, I saw a video about it the other day. Like, white women are taught that black women are supposed to be there for their support or for their aid. So it's like, basically they have a vision in their head of, like, let's say a black woman at the office and she doesn't talk to anybody and she's angry and she has a lot of boundaries, but then that black woman stands up for her when somebody's bullying her. Like, that's what the role that they have, that black women are supposed to be fulfilling. So when you come in and you're competent and you're well-spoken and you're attractive and you're radiant, this is enough to kill them, some of them, honestly.
You know, I've seen this phenomenon many times before over the years that I worked, for them folks. I've seen where white women in particular, more so them than any other group, get jealous if a black woman show up that is the men consider attractive. They get real upset. Normally it's the Karens more than anybody else. They get upset by this black woman and they after this black woman, trying to find any little thing they can to try to get her out the door. If white men are attracted to her, oh boy, it's even worse. I've seen that when black men give this particular black woman attention and they just fawning over her. Not to say they do anything inappropriate or whatever. They start trying to, why they keep coming up here talking to you? Why they doing this? Why they doing that? Oh, they giving you this. They opening doors for you. They doing okay, they being nice. They're not doing anything wrong. I've seen so much of that because in their mind, they have these racist stereotypes that black women are supposed to be a certain way. Just like they have a racist stereotype about black men is supposed to be a certain way. So when we don't follow their default setting in their mind about us, it bothers them. It shakes them up. Just like in their mind, we're supposed to be poor and destitute, don't have anything, saying yes, a massa and yes, a boss. And I sure be glad to see you, sir. And, that's what they like to hear from us. But when you are an educated black man, educated black woman, when you're carrying yourself with dignity, class, style, you're successful, they don't know what to do with that. They don't know. They love to see the Sukihanas of the world. They love that. They love to see the Megan Thee Stallions of the world because in their mind, that's what they want you to be. But when you are a brother or sister that got your act together and you got your business together, got your paper right, oh no, they don't like that. Hell, you really want to see them acting a fool or just getting in your business because they subtle with it sometimes. They're not going to just be upfront with it. They're, let's say like you go book a flight, international flight, you go fly business class internationally, or you sitting in first class. Sometimes, let's say even domestically, let's say you want to fly Delta first class. They may ask you, oh, okay, what you do for a living? You know what I'm saying? They love to be trying to ask that question. They trying to figure out your paper, say, how you going to be afford to sit up here with me? Because in their mind, you don't supposed to be in first class. You don't supposed to be in business class. If you are going, you're supposed to be in economy. But that's why I love to see my brothers and sisters doing well. because it shakes their mind up. And look, we don't need a whole lot to do well. That's the thing. We just need the opportunity, and we take over. And that's what they don't want. They don't want to let us in the door because they know how we are. You let us in, it's over with. But let me know what y'all think, about this, and sisters who have dealt with these issues. Let us know in the chat, what your experiences were.